Welcome, ranchers, to what I have entitled this Mindfulness with Marsha as Sustained Silliness. Yep, it's going to be perhaps the weirdest, the wildest, the oddest Marsha with mindfulness. Mindfulness with Marsha I've shared to date. Yeah, I even have a new wild and weird hairstyle to get me in the mood. You might feel challenged to stop the video in its tracks because it just seems too darn bizarre. But I want to ask you a favor, ranchers. Please hang in there. As silliness actually has some brain science to support its use. It truly has. And at its basic level, silliness involves active laughter. Now, many people might be surprised to think of laughter as a form of mindful living, of being present, or could it even be a form of formal meditation? Yet, not only is laughing meditation one of the simplest forms of meditation or formal practice, but it also is a really powerful one. The physical act of laughing is one of the few actions involving body, emotions, and soul all at the present moment. You see, when we laugh, well, we give ourselves over to the immediacy of the present moment. And science cannot talk today. Science shows we also are able to momentarily, it's like we transcend those minor physical and mental stresses. Laughter can also help open our eyes, so to speak, to previous unnoticed absurdities that can make life seem, well, a little less serious. And do we all need a dose of that medicine right now in our country and in our world? First, I want to share a little bit about a mindfulness retreat that I was required to attend during my Mindful Schools practice and learning and program. I actually participated with a laughter leader or a laughter facilitator who led a large group, I think there was approximately 30 of us, through a laughter practice. He asked us to begin with making silly faces just by ourselves where we were standing. And then after we had done that for a little while, we had to share with a partner silly faces. From there, we proceeded to try out different out loud verbal laughter, changing our tone or volume. He'd ask us to get louder or quieter or lower or higher as we were laughing by ourselves, and yes, with many others. It was weird. And if that wasn't weird enough, we were prompted to add body movements to our laughter. I mean, some were even rolling on the floor or like laying on their back, with their legs in the air, kicking their feet. No, I wasn't one of those who got on the floor because I was really afraid I wouldn't get back up and it wouldn't be about people laughing with me, it'd be at me. But pure laughter. So imagine a humorous situation, remember funny jokes, or think about how odd it is to be laughing by yourself. When those giggles start to rise, whatever it is that you're thinking about, let them bubble up. Let that laughter like ripple through your belly and through your body, down to the soles of your feet. And let the laughter lead to physical movement if you want. Roll on the floor if you have to, but keep on laughing until you stop. The final stage of meditation was one of silence. We sat with our eyes closed and we focused on our breath. Now, I wasn't sure what exactly was going to bubble up for me, but there was really something interested in that quiet reflection of how now I felt after going through that laughter experience. There was a joy, a feeling of silliness is sort of a good thing. It really, as weird as it was, I felt good about having attended. And since then, I have tried the laughter meditation myself in my house. It's kind of like singing in the shower, you know. I like to do it when there's nobody around. Another place I've done it is outside because that really is like singing in the shower. Hopefully, nobody but the birds or the bugs can hear me. So, when it comes to what I call silliness, how will we pause this week? I know at first you're going to think it's really, really weird. But you know, as you go through the different phases, it becomes easier and easier. And I really believe it'll feel good, maybe even great. And yeah, if you have a good buddy, more fun being silly together, because I can tell you that when I was laughing and doing silly faces and things by myself, that was one thing, but it was a whole nother thing when I had to turn and be either with a partner or eventually we were like in small groups. And then he actually made us like walk around the room and just quickly laugh at different people. You know, at first it was forced laughter, but eventually it just kind of started bubbling out. So as you get more comfy with the whole idea, um, you'll find it becoming a lot more normal and not so weird. So here's what I'd like you to do for your pausing. I want you to try to either think of a joke or think of something that's funny to get you started. If not, you force it like this. Change the tone. It starts to see, it starts to make you normally laugh, okay? So you want to try to do that. And if you end up rolling on the floor, great, whatever. But sustain laughter and silliness for like 5 to 20 minutes if you can. You know, maybe set your timer or watch the clock and try to keep laughing the entire time until you stop. After maybe one laughter, try another one. And like I said, shake it up, mix it up. Now remember, the final stage is one of silence. So you're going to sit, you know, in that nice posture with your eyes closed. And this doesn't have to be on the floor. It can be right in a chair or on the bed or outside in the grass, wherever you find yourself. But you're going to sit with your eyes closed. Focus on that breath again, because that gives you a little stability. And also, I'm going to tell you, you're going to be activated from laughing. So it kind of slows you down a little bit. And then focus on, how's your body feeling? How are you feeling right now? How about your emotions? And then most importantly, right now, are you present with your body and your emotions? You'll be curious about your awareness in this reflection, because I bet it's going to be just like it was for me the first time, pretty darn bizarre and unique. And you'll be surprised. I really, truly think you'll be surprised at what bubbles up. Remember, science supports that laughter brings with it a host of positive effects, and it operates both on our physical and mental levels. Silliness is also fun. It's been fun to wear my do all around today. And yes, it is a wig. It isn't really my hair. I would no way ever have straight, nice hair like this, nor be able to have these nice auburn highlights, because my hair just won't hold on to red color. And I've tried a lot. So it's been fun to see people's expression, how some people say nothing, other people, you know, talk about or feel like they have to tell you that it looks good, and everything in between. I just did it because I wanted to get myself in the mood for mindfulness with Marcia today to share with you. But learn to laugh in the present moment, and you'll find that joy is always there. It's always there when you laugh. And if you're a person who doesn't laugh much, I unfortunately am not like that. I like to laugh. I'm a laugher. Not necessarily when it's forced on me, but you know, the more I do it, the easier it is when I actually do a laughing pause or a laughing meditation. And I've found that laughing at myself when I make a mistake Remember my old ways of just beating myself up and giving myself 150 lashes when I don't do something right? Now I try to laugh at it and just, woo, that was really a good one, Marsh. Good going. It puts a positive spin, not only in the moment, but also up here. It takes away and starts to dull. Remember those tapes, my tapes, but the NPRs, those messages that we have that are negative, it starts to dull those and help us replace those with positive ones. So until next time, please try a laughter practice. Have some fun with it. And of course, stay safe and be well.